Okay, my internet went out, I guess. Um, Trying to figure out how to do animating textures now. Trying to think. Um, but basically what we're going to do is start equals 0, dt, or count. Do that. Maybe not. Update the player. And then count is greater than half a second. So like every half a second, we're going to do an update here. We're going to get, go back to the camera function here. For x equals 0 to 16, do, or y equals 0 to 16, do. Okay. And get. We're going to get animation here. Um, then we want to get, I should probably be storing the player cell. Or, let's try this. Camera. Camera X divided by 8. Actually, we'll do that here. Hopefully this is not relative to the camera, the mget. But it might be, you know. Actually, let's check that. I kind of wish you would mention what's part of the draw state. Returns the sprite number assigned to a cell on the map. The cell is modified by call to mset. When using the map to store level design, a common technique. Oh yeah. Anyway, I'd like to know if it's affected by the camera state, the mget function. Anyway, all right. Cool. We're going to make a function. We're going to call this animation toggle. This is going to be mx, my, and then a sprite. And it'll figure it out, basically. Mx equals camera x plus x. Y equals camera, y plus y. Okay. Mx, my, sprite. I think we also want count 0. Then we reset the count again, I guess. Okay. This is not how you should do this, but I'm being lazy right now. Or maybe the opposite of lazy. If s equals, what are the sprites we're looking for to do animations with? Looking for 33 or 34. Then mset, mx, my, 34. Else if s equals 34, then mset, mx, my, nope, what time 34? Come on. So we're toggling those. Else if it's 49, again, you shouldn't do it this way, just being lazy. Y 50, so if s equals 50, then, okay, cool. So, every other frame, we kind of go and do this work here, it looks like. Then, okay, it's kind of working. What's going on with the other one, though? The other sprite. 49. 49. Hmm. Huh. Make sure I'm doing this right. Camera position plus the tile. Let's do that. Um, hmm. We're incrementing the count by the delta time in the game update. Um, and then once it's reached a certain threshold, we toggle and then reset the count. Makes sense? So what am I doing wrong? Let's see what this looks like. Hmm. So why? Let's see, mx and y. So tau 49. You have 33, 34, 49, 50. Hmm. More this makes more sense to kind of swap the y's and the x's here for performance reasons, but we won't come to that for now. Not sure how Lua works in that regard. Trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong here. Other than my camera peak doesn't appear to work. Let's see. Hmm. The thing about using this camera tool is that suddenly I have to keep track of figure out what's relative to the camera and what's not, what's absolute, what's relative, and it kind of messes things up. So it's kind of convenient in a certain sense, but also kind of a bane in another sense. Like, do I know that this mget is relative to the camera? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm kind of tempted to literally just do this for the entire map indiscriminately for now. So, what's the size of the map? Nope, go away. So maps are 128 by what? Does that seem right? Let's figure this out. That's a pretty big looking map. Ooh, 128 by 32. Okay. Hmm. 32, 128. And now X and Y. So let's see if this is some bizarre thing that's resulting. This is more of a test than anything else. Okay. Well, hold on a second. Okay, that seems like they should have fixed it. So clearly the problem is elsewhere. We'll keep that for now, though. Making it relative to the camera makes the most sense, in my opinion, for performance reasons, but that's fine. But we're just trying to figure this out. Hmm. So, yeah, I'm not even using that right now. Don't need that. Oh, god damn it. Yep, that's my problem right there. Okay, so let's go undo all this stuff. That's fine. So, yeah, that's dumb. Drinking and coding. Okay, here we go. Much better. There we go. We got animated textures, animated tiles. Again, there's a better way to do this, but don't have jumping yet. Don't really have much of anything other than moving left and right at this point. Character doesn't even really face the right direction. This just seems like something I need to fix. It's okay. We're still working through all this stuff right now. So we got a main menu. We got a game world. We have a camera technically. We have movement. Um, I kind of do think I kind of like this approach right now. Even though it has some weird visual quirks later, but I kind of don't mind that. I like the idea of having visual quirks. If we're updating tiles based off of what's in view of the camera, then you can kind of get some interesting things going on with the tiles that are set when you're moving the camera around. But that's fine. That might give it some personality. Um, all right. So here's our map. So we kind of like hard coded in some stuff to identify the lava tiles and animate them. That's not ideal. There's definitely an improvement there we'll make in the future. This is mostly just as a proof of concept for how to figuring out kind of like roughly maybe how we'll handle animation um, in some shape or fashion. But there'll be improvements there for sure. So, but the bigger problem we need to fix is the jumping of the character because the camera is relative to the character and the character is relative to the camera. And we're getting some kind of weirdness there. So I'm trying to think about the best way to handle that. Um, just look at this. Maybe we'll fix that real quick. Um, hmm, hmm. Could just make the character always relative to the camera and forget about it.